What's going on, shipmates? We are back here in Echo, another week, another update, another UR unit to check out. So, first and foremost, as you can see here, I'm at 21.6K now. I actually was able to go through and activate all of Ahun's, like not features, but like little things as far as like her vibration arms, the honor part, and the complex. Once all that was activated, I actually got like a lot more buffers and buffs and stuff like that in combat power. So it ended up jumping me up a little bit more than just from what happened in the last video where I showed you guys me actually switching her out from the team. Now, I'm going to do a quick little overview of the team. This is the team here. We have 6 units, all from the Eastrise, and these are the buffs fully activated. So from the same faction, it all activates stuff like that. So this is good. This is finally somewhat of what I wanted. It's not the dream team, I guess you could say, not yet. And that is because every single one of these units here are all DPS based. Not a bad strategy, but I don't have a tank, I don't have a healer, so I'm kind of missing 2 other crucial parts. I would like to keep searching for a tank Eastrise to come in to kind of help give shields, stuff like that, because I'm just noticing a little bit of a difference. Is just that, for example, Kabui here, and then sometimes even Roxy here in the back, they end up kind of getting knocked out pretty quick, maybe by second or third round, and that definitely cuts my team kind of in half. And I'm still able to clear everything, but I definitely see a weak spot in my team because of that. So links, I'm at 21. So pretty much Elixia and Ahun are the 3 links left that I have. And if I'm looking for Sierra, so I'll be getting her sometime in the Witch Assemble. She is in here, right there. Bam. Once I get her, 2 of those links will be activated. And then the last one, I believe, right here. Zinda. I'm horrible with pronouncing names. You guys know that by now. So that's kind of where I'm at team-wise. And that's pretty much kind of where we're at. So moving on, this is the newest event, Lulascent. Well, actually, before we get into this, I kind of skipped over this other stuff. So within a Cosmic Dance is done. You still have 2 days left to get everything and use up your resources, currency that you got from the event. Shadow Guard, Ahun's event, is still here for another week. All 3 chapters are open, so once you pass the first 2, the third will open, stuff like that. So you can go in and claim all of your free Morphite and resources from that. Archaeologist Star is here. That's going to be the Glory Star progress this week, which is Neolith summons is what you're going to be getting for the big reward there, and it's 30 of them. So that's pretty good, not bad. Other than that, we got Gift of the Fireflies going on. Very simple basic event. You get nets for doing these missions here, and then you get to pick one of these random fireflies. You get rewards, and that's about it. Once you clear them all, I will say you get to hit to reset, and it resets, and you get a chance to go again, pretty much. That's going to be here for 3 more days, so check it out. And other than that, so now we do have a new, well, not a new, it's a returning featured Neolith summoning in the banner, so we'll check that out here after we go over this Lulascent. This is the newest unit UR. She is from Eastrise, so this is very interesting, but she is another DPS based unit, so it's going to be very interesting to see what she does exactly. So the event, copy and paste, still the same, nothing new. You got the missions, stuff like that, those have been the same. The shop, same stuff here in the shop. As once again, you need 2,000 of the resource, which this one is herbal tea, or I'm sorry, the currency, which is 2,000 herbal tea. Once you get that, you can unlock the 5 to unlock the ability to purchase the 5 Elementiums, which is the summons. First part of the story is open. Like I said, you gotta wait 2 days before the second one is unlocked, and then 2 days after that to unlock the third one. So that's it. It's going to be, as you can see, their expedition type. So that's kind of the better version, in my opinion. Of course, boss here, this is the boss challenge for this event. Nothing really to go here. It's been, I mean, it's the same. I wish they would change it up a little bit. Just kind of in my opinion, like it is very copy and paste. I understand like it's just a new unit and maybe they don't want to try to like overwhelm the players or anything, but I wouldn't mind like a different type of story or like even like, I'm not sure, like another type of mini game inside of it, or I don't know. Just change it up a little bit. I mean, it's been very copy and paste for like a year. So, I mean, I understand we got what, 2 months before the 2-year anniversary, and they're kind of doing the 1.5 anniversary with the witches symbol and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, so that's there. That is the event. So, like I said, same thing. Not much has changed. Now, let's actually get into the summons. First and foremost, we're going to go over the Neolith. Right here, the Skid Balner, or the giant ship, which is good for us because we are the shipmates. Excuse me. So, it's here for all this week. It's featured 150 is the guaranteed summon. Now, the way the summons work here in this game is that you have a wait. So 150, pretty much, I'll see if I pull it up. You can kind of read it here while I'm kind of explaining it. So pretty much what happens is you summon, you hit the 150, you're guaranteed an SSR plus. If you don't get the UR that's featured or another UR Neolith, what it does is it turns a different color, the little gem in the corner, and then it increases your chances of getting it the next run through. For Neolith, that's a lot. I mean, that's saying if you miss it the first time, you got to do another 150 to run through and get it a second time. It's not too bad in the actual case draw. So see here for Ahun, it's only 60, and I missed it the last time. So I was trying to get her a third time offline while I was playing without recording, and I got a little bit more. I've been working on building up my. I got down to like 14,000 morphi, so I wanted to build it up a little bit more, get a little bit more as elementiums, summoning, stuff like that to maybe try to do it again. So, but I ended up not getting a UR or her on the second time I attempted the 60 pity. And then as you can see there, it's glowing. So now with this within these next 220 summons, I should be able to get her or another UR level character. So that's how that works in a nutshell. Let's see what the skid does. So the skid, I'm not gonna be able, okay. Ship of the Gods sails through the storm, dealing 166% Neolith damage to all enemies. So it is an AoE Neolith based type. So grants tailwind to the 3 allies with the highest attack for 3 rounds. Okay. Does it not tell us what tailwind does? It says downwind. Increases damage reduction by 20% on active attacks if spirits is active. For a chance to clear. Okay. Let's check out the secondary skill. Maybe I might explain it here. Drunken Reveille. After allies attack 2 times, apply spirits to an ally for 3 rounds. Spirits increases defense by 15%, converts 40% of the damage received into bleed over 2 rounds. Interesting. So yeah, we don't know what tailwind is. Interesting. Grants tailwind. Grants tailwind. And the highest spirit. Sorry, I'm trying to just see if it kind of goes. Sometimes I've seen it happen other times where it explains it and the other deeper levels of the skill. Interesting. It does not. That's very interesting. I'm gonna have to I'll probably have to dig a little deeper on that. Sorry about that, guys. That's very interesting. Anyway, moving on. So Essentially, it's an AoE first skill, the 160% damage, grants you a tailwind for 3 allies with the highest attack. Now, I'm guessing its tailwind is the same as downwind from what it looks like here, which is damage reduction by 20%. Not bad. So every damage coming in to your 3 allies that I get for the 3 rounds, reduce it by 20%. And the second one is just increasing defense again by 15%. So all in all, attack coming in reduced by 20, your defense increased by 15. So it's a very tanky, I would definitely say, based Neolith, giving you a little bit of damage reduction and defense increase. So those are going to be the main buffs of this Neolith. Now, I'm going to hit it. We're going to hit it. Hopefully we can try to get it before the pity, because this 150 is insane. Bam, 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 bam. No, so do another 20. We got that one. Another 20. Again, the glyph, some fragments. All right, what are we at? Oh, Thyrus. So right now I actually have 3 UR Neoliths and 1 SSR. So this will be my 4th. What am I at? 73. This should be, if I get it. I mean, I should, hopefully. Luck granted. My 4th. Oh, really? Dang it. It's cool. 50. All right. And that's how it works. So ran through, hit the pity, didn't get a UR, and see, as you can see there, now it's glowing for the second run through. Now I have 50 summons left. Now let's go back and check this out. You're going to want to, after doing something like that, you always want to go through the glory star progress and just claim all these. So you got some enchantment stuff there for Neolith. There's 30 more summons, so now I'm at 80, which isn't too bad. And then of course this one here. So the first one is always going to be like the summoning piece. The second run through is going to be this here. This UR combat gear chest piece, not full. And then it's going to convert back to more Neolith summons. So it kind of goes back and forth like that. Bam, so we got another 30. So that 8, 9, 10, 11, that puts us at 110 summon. Oops, wrong one. Oh, come on. $113. You know what? Let's see. We're gonna run through it one more time because I really would like another UR. UR is really, it's such a vast difference. Oh, I see something going on. Oh, there it is. We got it, shipmates. We got the Admiral got the UR Skid Balnear. Finally, this is actually my 3rd attempt to run through and get this UR. That's so funny because I've seen it a few times and it's been featured in like a Neolith special event, and this is the second time it's been in the actual Neolith banner. So thank you on that. All right, so now we're gonna go over UR Elixia Abnormal Outbreak. She is here, DPS. Now, DPS base or attack is a little bit higher. Check out the links. It's Ahun. That's funny. So she's here. Lucine, I don't have her, which is funny because that's somebody I actually mentioned to skip to summon, and then that goes down another rabbit hole of summoning and stuff like that. And then of course you got Lorraine for increased resistance, Rosabelle and Roxy for increased attack, which is great. And then Ahun here, I forgot to mention, increases her HP by 18%. Now let's take a look at her skills. Now I did look this over already, and it's a little interesting. So let's do this quickly. Hums a ballad, swings her inner instance burner, dealing magic damage equal to 81%. Front row enemies, deals additional magic damage, 100% attack to enemy with the lowest HP. Secondary here, is going to be drawing those in slumber into dreams, deals magic damage equal to 116% attack to all enemies. So a bit of AoE sends one random enemy with snooze to dreamland for 2 rounds. The ultimate is going to be dealing magic damage equal to 200% attack to all enemies, so full AoE damage. Also inflicts additional damage equal to 15% of each enemy's current HP, capped at 300% attack of Elixia's attack. Also deals extra damage to the Dreamland stacks times 100% attack to enemies with snooze. So I'll just go over this passive one real quick, and then I'm going to kind of give a summary of what it all does. So at the start of the battle, inflicts snooze on 3 enemies for the entire battle. Each time Elixia takes action, she deals damage equal to 100% attack to enemies affected by sleep, then additional damage equal to Dreamland stacks by 80%. So for example, if they have 2 stacks, 80 times 2, 160% attack to enemies with snooze. This effect can only be triggered once per round. So the way Elixia really works, her passive activates, she comes in, of course, passive gets active as soon as you start, and it's going to activate all this snooze and dream effects. So when they go to Dreamland, they get one of these 3 effects, which is Dream Prison, which is prevents attacks, or I'm sorry, prevents actions. Effect ends after receiving damage equal to 500% of Elixia's attack, so they can't do anything. Second one is Corroded Dream, reduces healing and shield effects by 50%. That's a great if you're finding like a very tanky shield-based team. And then in the last one, Dream Assault, before each action takes damage equal to 400% of Elixia's attack. So before they even do anything, they get another hit. And that's the one that only triggers once per round. But that stays in effect for 2 rounds. So if it misses the first one, or I'm sorry, once per round, so it gets hits once every round. And then, of course, the snooze here, it reduces damage dealt by 20%, up to 600% of Elixia's attack. Lasts for the entire battle. At the start of each round, the affected unit enters one of the following Dreamlands for 2 rounds. That's what that. Okay, so that goes into effect with the passive, and then all her other skills, if they're affected by one of these Dreamland effects, they get additional damage. That's like the baseline, because there's a lot of numbers, a lot of different stuff in here, which they've been doing a lot lately. I've noticed these past few UR units, so and I'm trying to just break it down a little more basic and like straightforward. So pretty much her passive activates, it gets one of these effects, and then if one of the enemies has these effects when she attacks them, then pretty much she's attacking them twice, doing additional damage, which the additional damage is like the key, because as you can see here, 116%. This one, it gives them just the stacks, but the first one here deals additional magic damage to the 100% target enemy with the lowest HP. Oh, that's just another secondary effect. I think was it the ultimate? Losing myself a little bit. Oh, here it goes. She also deals extra damage to the Dreamland stacks times 100% attack to enemies with snooze. So if by the time they get here, probably second round, third round, where the ultimates start activating, 2 or 3 stacks, you're doing 200-300% attack to enemies, and that's an additional. So they get hit once, and then those who have it have an additional attack. So that is how Elixia works. She's not bad, I'm not gonna lie. My concern is me saving for a tank. That's really what I want, and she's a good unit, I'm not gonna lie. So if you have an Eastrise, or if you're looking for just another DPS to add to your squad, I would definitely pick her, in a sense that just remember how her, not her stats, I'm sorry, but her skills work. So the more effects that are given out by her, the snooze, the Dreamland, stuff like that, the more damage she's going to be outputting. So if you're going against a team that prevents buffs, and then don't forget the witches, Witch Prinny, one of her little side effects is the first 10 rounds they can't activate any buffs. So that's also something to take into consideration. So there's very counters to this unit. So just be aware of that as you're trying to figure out to put her into this squad. So for me, for now, we're just gonna try to get more Ahun. 10 summons, or I'm sorry, 20 summons. Oh, come on. Yep, there we go. Oh, this is going to be my strongest Eastrise unit at the moment. Great artwork. Oh, what? Did we just get a double? Oh my god. Shipmates. Can we get a third? Can we can we get a third? This is insane. Oh wow. That's incredible. Back to back. Double Ahun. Let's check it out. This is gonna be hands down. Um I have to show you guys this. We have to. So as you can see here, I got Roxy is base. We are Ahun has already a 1-star breakthrough. Kabuya is 1. Lorraine is 1. Rixia is 1, and Rosabelle is actually 2. So she, like you see there, she's almost at 4 million power by herself. She does do quite a bit of damage. Everybody else is at 3.5, so or 3.3, and that's a big difference. So she's at 3.6 with 1. So let's see what's going on. This is exciting. All right, there's 1 breakthrough. Bam! Look at that. So dodge rate goes up, level 2 for the UR. Look at these stat increases. Attack goes up 18,000. HP goes up 200,000. 197,000 combat power added. And we're going to do it again. Oh, another 22,000 in attack, 271. Precision rate, hit rate is plus 40%. And now we have our passive at level 3, secondary skill at level 2. 223,000 increase in combat power. Look at that, then there's the stats. HP's at 12 million, attack 520, resistance bow at about 250,000. Absolutely insane. This is crazy. All right, so that puts us at 22.1. That was about 500,000 increase in combat power, guys. All right, shipmates, that's it. The only thing left is going to be real quick, right here. Bam. And then we're just gonna have to change. He's at level 1. But we switched him out, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reset Broniac here. Oh, I forgot how to do it. Sorry, it's gonna be in here. Oh man, sorry guys, I forgot how to do it. But I'll do it offline. I'll do an update video. With that, I don't want to make this video too long. I got some stuff that I got to put out. I'm actually going to be putting out 3 more videos today. And just so you guys are aware, because I know I usually post on the weekends. I'm a little behind, so I'll be posting 2 more videos for Apex. And then a video for Kaiju number 8, an update on that. It's been about a week since I put out the board review. And then, of course, Anchor Panic is out globally. I'll do a video on that and kind of my progress and my board review on that game. So a few of the videos, I'll be spacing them out. So this I'll put up here within an hour or 2. And then a couple of hours the next one after that, so on and so forth. Then I'll probably save 1 or 2 for Monday and Tuesday. So just so you guys kind of aware of how and what's going on with the channel. So appreciate everything, shipmates. Thanks for watching. Comment, like. I'm reading the comments. I like the feedback. I appreciate it. And then also the ideas for more videos, stuff like that. Thanks for everything. See you guys next time. Fair winds and following seas.